Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is John and this is your Modern Tech Breakdown. Today I'm taking a look at the latest AI news from Apple that they won't be charging for Apple Intelligence features until 2027 and what that implies for AI more broadly. Let's jump into it. Here I have an article from MacRumors that is actually just covering a Bloomberg story where Mark Gurman states his belief that it will take 3 years for Apple to create a product that's worth charging for, and even that may be the best case scenario. Gurman suggested last month that Apple's long-term plan is to develop something like Apple Intelligence Plus, with add-on features that users would pay a monthly fee to access. Apple already has a tiered subscription set up for iCloud, so Apple Intelligence could work similar to that. So to be clear, this reads like some informed speculation from Mark Gurman, not an official statement from Apple. But that said, Mark covers Apple and is a reliable source, so it's certainly possible that he has a little bit more information about this situation than he's letting on. But let's take a step back. What is the broader point here? Apple is clearly going to try to generate hardware sales with these features, but it's monetizing them directly may not come until a few years down the road. Isn't that a bit of an indictment of how compelling these AI features are? Perhaps there's going to be some really awesome new AI features coming in 2026 and 2027, but the fact that Apple can't even charge for the current feature set is rather telling in my mind. Let's step back from Apple and take a look at some recent AI headlines. First, we have this research note from Goldman Sachs that absolutely pours cold water on the AI hype. Let me just read the first 3 sentences. Tech giants and beyond are set to spend over $1 trillion on AI CapEx in coming years, with so far little to show for it. So will this large spend ever pay off? MIT's Daron Acemoglu and Goldman Sachs' Jim Covello are skeptical, with Acemoglu seeing only limited U.S. economic upside from AI over the next decade, and Covello arguing that the technology isn't designed to solve the complex problems that would justify the costs, which may not decline as many expect. Well, I think it's safe to say that Goldman Sachs has a little bit of skepticism. Let's move on. Here's a snippet from the Wall Street Journal article covering Microsoft's earnings. The 4 tech giants are dumping record amounts of CapEx into AI, which hasn't yet grown into a significant enough revenue source to merit disclosure by any of them. So the revenue from AI isn't yet large enough to even report separately for these large companies' earnings statements. Not a good sign. It's still early days, but not a good sign. Next up is the Harvard Business Review article that outlines the 12 risks of AI that create problems of trust with AI. I won't read the article, but it's safe to say that it gives a less than glowing impression of AI's future. Next, here is an NPR Planet Money article on 10 reasons why AI may be overrated. Just to get a flavor for this one, here is the first reason. The artificial intelligence we have is not actually that intelligent. Ouch. And then lastly, here is an article by some researchers that claim that code quality has decreased with the usage of AI. Quantity is up, quality is down. So what does it all mean? As with any exercise in trying to predict the future, who knows? I think it's safe to say that many companies are spending billions on AI today, are not going to see a return on that investment, but some companies will probably see enormous returns. And this is why the AI investment wars will continue. Silicon Valley is very attuned to winner-take-all battles, and these behemoths don't want to lose out. So the investment will continue for as long as investors will allow it, but the disconnect with ROI will remain something to keep an eye on. And with that, I'll wrap up this video. As always, thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you next time.